Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to another video of my channel. I am Kishalay. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to another podcast session of my channel. And in this video, we'll talk about life at IISc Bangalore during M.Tech curriculum. And I have invited two of my friends from IISc Bangalore to participate in this podcast. They are Aditi and Aditya. Aditi is a M.Tech AI student in IISc Bangalore and Aditya is a M.Tech CSE student. And in this video, they have shared their part of journey in the first year of M.Tech curriculum. So both of them have just completed their first year. In this video, they talked about everything they have faced during the first year of M.Tech curriculum. In specific, how they have dealt with the academic pressure, how did they choose different subjects, what are the compulsory subjects, what are the elective subjects, what are the different pool requirement that is there for M.Tech AI and M.Tech CSE program, how did they choose their guides, how was the guide selection process, then they discuss about their experience during the internship interview, and finally they talk about overall life at IISc Bangalore. That means apart from academics, what are different extracurricular activities that they do, what are the cultural events that happen in the IISc campus, how was the food, how was the mess, and finally what are the fest culture that is there in IISc Bangalore in current days. So everything these two guys has shared in detail. So I feel that this video will be helpful for all those students who will be joining IISc Bangalore this time in the next month, and for all those students who are aspiring to go for IISc Bangalore and they have started preparing for GATE. This will be really a motivation for them if they know about the overall life at IISc Bangalore during M.Tech curriculum. So if you want to know detail about it, please stay tuned to this video till end without skipping any part. And before starting the video, as I always say, if you are new to this particular channel, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload new video, you'll get instant notification. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Without further delay, let's get started into the podcast.
Okay, thank you, Aditya and Aditi, for participating in in this podcast. So first of all, I want to you briefly introduce yourself to the audience so that they will get to know about it.
Okay, so hi, I'm Aditi Agarwal. I have done my B.Tech in CSE background from BIT Jhansi in UP. Currently, I'm pursuing my M.Tech in AI and I've completed my first year here in IISc and I'm going to enter in second year soon.
Yeah, I'm Aditya Kumar Shah, and I've done BTech in Computer Science and Engineering from Kolkata. And currently, I'm pursuing MTech in Computer Science and Automation Department from Indian Institute of Science, and will be going to second year soon.
So my first question to both of you is that what was your motivation behind choosing IISc Bangalore over the other institutions? Because I hope both of you are kind of GATE top rank holders, so you have all the options available for you. But why did you choose IISc Bangalore?
Okay, so I think it has been always my dream college from a very long time. I even tried for BSc through KVPY.
Okay.
But why I did choose MTech AI here? I think the if I had to pursue MTech in AI, this university can give me a course I think no other college can give because we are studying the concepts of AI from very basic, and if we are even implementing them slowly and gradually. Every other college, I think there are many colleges, you know, offering the course in AI, but they're not that good as I think they are giving here. Secondly, also I was a little attracted towards the campus and all the beauty in Bangalore. So yeah, I wanted to join here. There was no exact reason. I always wanted to come here.
And I think last year, not any of the top IITs was offering MTech in AI, right? This year, I think IIT
Yes, yes,
Kharagpur has also started.
exactly. They have started proper courses in AI now. There was no exact very good MTech in AI anywhere else. So
Yeah, I was actually initially confused between IIT Kharagpur, IISc, and IIT Bombay. So, but then, for me, on education level, all three were on the same level. But I felt that the weather and food was also very important, so I chose IISc. You have the choice of choosing your mess.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a Bengali and you want food, you must go to IISc Bangalore.
No doubt.
Food
food
is
is
best
really
in
nice.
IISc. No, food
Yes,
is
yes.
best. I have tried other IITs. I mean, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Bombay. Food is best in IISc Bangalore. So now coming to your first semester when you joined IISc Bangalore. In the first semester, when you have to choose, I think there are few compulsory courses and you have to choose few of them. So how did you decide that which of the courses you'll be choosing?
So in M.Tech AI, we are offered four compulsory courses in first semester. They are a core subject. One was DSA, that is Data Structures and Algorithms. And other three courses are totally maths based, I think. One is STOMA, that is Stochastic Models and Applications. That's a totally probability based course. And we study probability from very basic to very depth. Secondly, we had linear algebra, which is mostly matrix algebra and all. And the third course was computational method of optimization. So these were the four compulsory courses we had, and we had to do them. Apart from that, there was a fifth course which was optional. It was digital image processing. Some of my
Okay.
classmates did take it. I didn't take it, but because I consulted some seniors and they was saying that all the four courses in itself are very heavy. But yeah, these five courses were offered to us.
So how much is the total credit that you have to do in M.Tech in AI?
Total, we have 68. I think I'm confused. Sorry.
How many courses
But
typically?
we have to do, we have a pool A courses, we have pool B courses, and there are some other courses also. From pool B, we have to complete a credit of 12, and
Hmm.
pool A courses are directly offered to us. So they are our compulsory courses. And apart from that, we can complete our credits from some different courses, and we have projects. So like the
Okay.
major project and credits for that. So yes.
For a computer science and engineering course, so total credit is 64, and 21 credit is for the project that you will do in second year, and
Hmm.
43 credit is for the courses. So on the first semester, you have to do a minimum of 12 credit, and there was no as such max limit, but mostly people were like sticking to 16 or 18 credits. So I took five courses. Our courses were divided into three pools, like Pool A for theory, Pool B for systems, and Pool C for intelligent system and AI courses. So the minimum requirement is taking two courses from each of this pool in the whole first year, including first semester and second semester. So what I decided is to finish my pool A because I was not that much inclined. So I wanted to finish this up in first semester itself. So I took two subjects from there. One was design and analysis of algorithm and cryptography. And from pool B, I took computer architecture. And from pool C, I took probability and statistics. So I mean, for like almost whole class was there in the algorithm course. I mean, and probability course. So like they were like two courses everyone was taking. Pool B, there were multiple choices, so people split up. Like people who were interested in going to systems took computer architecture, but those who were not that much inclined, they took some other little less heavy courses. And then I took one additional course that was, I mean, institute elective. There was art of communication.
Okay.
So that was of two credits. So total I did 18 credits in the first.
Now tell me about your how was your overall experience in the first semester, because you all know that when you're coming from a tier 3 or tier 4 colleges and directly get into this IISc or IIT system, there are a lot of pressure you have to deal with in the first semester. So how when did you feel that there are a lot of pressure is coming up, and how did you deal with that pressure in the first semester?
Okay, so yes, there's a vast difference between our B.Tech and M.Tech here. So I think I understood that pressure after first or second week, because when there was a time when I used to sit in the class and I didn't understand anything. So there was a pressure, but after a month or two, we get used to that. We have to make good friends, I think.
That's
And
very important.
yeah, so that's very important here, because we cannot, I don't think so we can survive alone, at least I cannot.
Right.
And yes, there was a lot of pressure. There is a vast difference in the syllabus, even the quality of education. The teachers here, if you talk to them for 5 or 10 minutes only, you will know that yes, they are really knowledgeable and they expect from us. But yes, after 1 or 2 months, I if you're consistent and if you're constantly studying a little bit daily and at least covering the parts that are taught in a day, it's very easy. It comes to you slowly and gradually. I don't think so anyone can jump this much, because in my B.Tech there was not a lot of studies, not a lot of pressure, and here it is. It's very heavy course, except also I'm from CSE background, so my course is very heavily maths based. and the
Right.
CS students are not that much habitual of this much maths. We get to study maths, but on a very basic level. So
Right.
that was a challenge for me. That was a major challenge, but I somehow did it, and I've crossed my first year. So
I can understand you have taken Stoma and CMO in the first semester. 50% of time
yeah,
will go for Stoma and CMO. I remember I
exactly.
took Stoma in third semester. I had placement
Okay.
and one other course. Stoma was taking 70% of the time.
Stoma is
Sorry,
very
CMO
heavy.
and CMO.
CMO and Stoma both are actually, Stoma is very lengthy course, and they give you 3 credits for that, not even 4. So
Right.
that was a bummer, but yes, the 4 courses themselves are very heavy, and they are compulsory courses. We don't even have a choice. We
Yes,
have
yes.
to do
I
them
think those courses are
through it.
really, really useful for AI and machine learning,
Very,
Stoma and
very
CMO.
useful. I mean, all of those 4 courses are very, very much needed. I think DSA is the least needed course, I would say, because
Right.
algorithms are needed, definitely needed, but mostly for implementing AI, we do need to have that coding skills, basic syntax skills. So yes, I think DSA is useful when you go for placements or something.
Yeah, initially it was fun, but after 1 month when the assignment started coming, we
Exactly.
understood what's happening.
Yes, yes.
The most funny part was like the gate syllabus of those subjects were getting completed in first lecture or by the second lecture it was over, and
Yeah,
we're like,
exactly.
what's remaining now? Yeah, I mean the main problem that happened was in probability and statistics. Our professor was teaching measure theoretic probability. So coming from CS background, didn't have much info about measure theory or real analysis. So I had to have to spend some time to understand those subjects at least as much as required. So that took a lot of time. But other than that, other subjects like computer architecture and algorithms were manageable. And for crypto, I have to spend a little more time because assignments were like coming from research papers, so I have to study that up. So yeah, that was becoming a little heavy. Yeah, otherwise it was fun. You have friends, you can discuss and all. So it's not
Yeah,
like
group study is needed. Group study is something that you need. You
Hmm.
Yes,
can't
yes,
solve anything
definitely.
alone.
Yeah, and even teachers were okay with that if you're doing group studies or discussing your homeworks. Obviously, you can't copy it, but you can discuss the overall high level idea.
Now coming to, yeah, I hope both of your guide selection has been done. You are assigned to a supervisor. So what was the process for M.Tech CSE and M.Tech AI?
Yeah, so our project selection starts in the month of end of February when you are in the
Okay.
second semester. So you get a list of projects offered by the different professors, and you have to reach out to the professors and discuss with them. And whichever professor is okay, happy with you, they accept it. There is a form that you have to sign and submit it.
And what was the criteria they are looking for?
Every professor has their own criteria, set of criteria to look
Okay.
at. Like when I went to the talk to my advisor, I mean the advisor that I chose, he said you asked a lot of questions in the class that I like, and that is the main basis for me to select. So that was it, and he did not care about marks and all because he took some people that who had less GPA also. So GPA was not a requirement for him. He was like you should be a little curious or where I mean the approach that you need for research. And but
Okay.
some professors look for like what projects you have done in past. Like somewhere asking like have you done some big projects, software engineering, because their projects involve such kind of requirement. So mostly based on requirement they will.
So our guide selection process happened before the M.Tech CSE procedure. We had it in first semester before our end semester examinations, like a week or two before end semesters. I think in the end of November. And the procedure is almost similar to what Aditya said. The different professors offer a list of projects that they will be offering. So if we know anything, if we have a vision that what we do want to do, we can approach those professors anytime, and they will ask us some questions, whatever they want. And if they like us, if they want us to join, we sign the consent form, and we both agree to each other. Also, the criterias they were looking for, every professor have different criterias. We did make a resume, what we have done till then, some projects that I've done in B.Tech or anywhere. So my guide actually took a liking to one of my project which I did. It was related to computer vision, and since my professor, my guide, she's also in computer vision field, so she liked it.
Okay, for M.Tech AI, I think you can choose from different departments, like electrical.
Exactly. We get offered from, yes, we get offered from different professors. My own guide is from electrical department. Apart from that, we get offers from CDS, ECE, and CSO.
I would add one point here that some professors had this requirement that you should not be going for internship, and for CSA people, choosing project from other departments is a little complicated process. So you have to convince that that project is really connected to CSA, and second thing is no professor in CSA is offering a similar project.
And I think you need a co-guide also. I think if you
Yeah.
are suppose taking a supervisor from CDS, you need a co-guide from CSA also.
Officially, I mean the guide is from CSA only, but you are working in other departments.
Okay, now coming to the internship part. So both of you have participated in the internship?
I haven't. I mean, I did give some of my tests and interviews initially, but then I dropped the plan. I had a plan of studying for my placements in the summer break.
Okay.
Also, I was finding it very hectic. I contacted my guide. I talked to her. So she was allowing for it, but she advised me not to go for it. She said that you have to study for projects, and you have to complete some projects for your resume, and study for your placements also. So then I dropped the idea. But I did give some
Okay.
exams, and I have some of my friends that are doing some internships.
So when typically this internship is getting started in IISc Bangalore?
Later in the second half of our second semester, we start getting
Okay.
different mails from different companies, and they come for. We start with the small tests, like in the similar placement manners, the small aptitude tests, and if you clear that round, you go to coding rounds and then interview rounds. They are still coming. One of my friend got an internship just a week before. Yeah, but that company came out very late. I mean, other of my friends, some of my friends have started their internship from the start of May.
I just sat for the experience. So for 1 week, I
Okay.
sat for the
Exactly.
internships, but then I stopped. I mean, applying for the internships.
Okay, so I have just one question here. I mean, if you have appeared to any interview, so what they ask in the interview for internship? Because typically when you're appearing for the internship, you don't know anything because AI people still they know a bit of like optimization and all things, but you don't know anything about machine learning and all of these things. So what they typically ask in the intensive interview?
So I didn't go to any interview, but some of my friends have. So I've asked them. One of them said that they ask very basic from AI. I think only the core part. Majorly, they're interested in DSA, because
Okay.
we do have a coding round, and after the coding round, they were mostly interested in DSA questions, which we usually get as in placements. Also, they did ask a little bit of our core, and we did study in second semester. We did study some AI courses, so there was basics from that, but it was all in basics.
Now coming to the second semester, what are the subjects you guys have chosen?
Second semester, it's very different from the first semester. First semester is basically all core and theory. In second semester, we do get in specifics of AI. They offer a lot of courses. We have only one compulsory course, which is the core course, and that is PRNN, pattern recognition and neural networks. It's basically a course parallel to machine learning. We do study it from very basic. We start from basic ML and go from supervised to unsupervised. Apart from that, we have some specific courses, like one course is offered in image processing. There is a course for NLP, which is in language, one for speech, and we even had a deep learning course also.
Okay.
So, and we can choose, there are many electives, many Pool B courses. I chose from Pool B, I chose three courses from Pool B that were, one was advanced image processing. Second, I chose reinforcement learning, and fourth, I chose game theory.
So since I already completed my theory pool subjects in first semester, so I did not have to take any. So I focused on systems and intelligent systems. From the systems pool, I took operating system, and system for machine learning. And from the
Okay.
intelligent system pool, I took machine learning and game theory. And one
Okay.
of the disadvantage at CSA is you cannot take PRNN, even though it's offered, but because their bandwidth is, I mean, they don't have that much bandwidth to allow CSA people
Oh,
because already 100 plus students are there. I mean, whose compulsory subject is PRNN.
PRN
Beyond
is
that, you
shared
cannot
with
take any other
AI and signal processing.
oh, I think this is started now. I mean, when I was in IISc, you can choose PRNN. That time, obviously, M.Tech in AI was not there that time. So that time we can choose PRNN. But okay. So you have taken machine learning from CSA department.
Yeah.
What is expected from the students who will be joining these curriculums, M.Tech in AI or M.Tech in CSE? What specific things that is much needed here? And how much of coding is needed and how much of math is needed?
Okay, so M.Tech in AI, I think it's a very maths-based course. You need knowledge of maths, and since M.Tech AI is joined with every kind of background students, CSE, electrical, EC, all of them. So I think for CSE students, it is a tad bit difficult because electrical EC students they do get to study a little bit more maths than CSE students. We
Right.
study very basic maths, so we need a lot of knowledge of maths and probability, linear algebra. These are the very basic and very important courses, I think. Apart from that, we do need to have a knowledge of multivariate calculus, which I don't think so we touch it at all. So
Hmm.
we do know calculus, but multivariate calculus was very new to me, and it was very
Right.
difficult for me since start. So these are the two, three things a student need to know, and not very much, but at least basics of them. We get to study them here also. We can study anytime, but I think students can, if they can know if they have a basic knowledge of them, it will be very beneficial. And also the EC electrical students, they struggle a bit in DSA. That is a plus point
Right.
for CSA students. So we always have studied DSA algorithms coding. But I don't think so it's very difficult. They can always cope up with the DSA part because it's a very light course. At least for me, it was very light. I cannot compare
Like
to the
compared
EC
to,
electrical.
I understand.
Exactly. Because I saw my classmates struggling, definitely. But yeah, this was needed. And coding, I think you don't need a lot of very knowledge, just basic syntax knowledge. If you can write a basic syntax, and then internet can always help. So we
Right.
had our assignments and we had to do coding in Python or MATLAB. We were given options in Python or MATLAB, so I always opted for Python. So if you know basic syntax of Python, you can always write codes. If you know how to put basic logic in line, you can always write it.
Yeah. So for the theory pool subjects, or if you're interested in theory, more or less discrete maths was enough, at least. And but for the systems subjects, you need some coding knowledge. Some of those subjects were very language specific, like there are two courses that are focused only on Java. I mean, they're using Java for their project, and you don't have any other options because their tools are written in that language. And but for other some courses, it is fine, you can choose any language. But for the subjects like computer architecture and operating system, C++ is man. It's like, I mean, you don't have option if you're writing kernel codes. I mean, you don't have options
Right.
other than C. So that's how it is. And for machine learning, I mean, if you are doing on a high level scripting thing, Python, MATLAB are there. But if you are again going into base, like say you are modifying PyTorch, some implementation, and that's
Hmm.
again in C, C++. So mostly if you are familiar with C, C++, Java, Python, no other language would be required for any courses. This is more than enough. And for the maths requirement, yeah, for machine learning, you really need very good grasp on maths, or you should be willing to spend more time on effort on that. But for
Exactly.
system subjects, it's okay for high level maths, high level school maths is enough.
Okay, now coming to the life at IISc. So apart from this academics, what do you do in your daily life? What are the extracurricular activities or anything if you are involved in? And how did you spend your weekends and holidays?
So apart from academics, I think this college can offer you a lot of things. There are so many student clubs here. We have cultural clubs like singing, dancing, drama. And we have sports clubs. I think there are courts for almost every kind of sports you can find, for tennis, football, cricket, basketball, almost everything. So yes, I see a lot of my friends. They almost go daily for sports, different kind of sports. You can always go for walk, cycling. This is a very beautiful campus. So these
Right.
are different activities. Apart from that, we do get different yoga sessions, meditation
Okay.
sessions. So yeah, life here is nice, I think, because if you have good friends, it's a very good campus. You can roam around, just do nothing, just roam around. It's very good. We have night canteens, so can go there anytime.
Yeah, I think Aditi has covered a lot already. But yeah, few more things I can add. Like we used to go on hiking also. Like there
Okay.
are some small mountains here and Nandi Hills and nearby ranges are there. So you can go for trekking also there. Uh, it's fun. Like we went in the morning and very four like we left at 2 a.m. reached there by 4 and started trekking.
So and I remember during my time, our whole class went for this Kondagiri trekking. So we reached there at
Oh
1
wow.
a.m. And I mean, everyone has different speed to climb the mountain, but I think everyone reached there around 5 or 5:30. We have seen the sunrise and then we came. So we booked a big bus for that. So it was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did book a bus once. We did go to Adi Yogi, and it
Oh
was
yeah.
offered to a whole class. And I think a total of 25, 26 students, we did go to Adi Yogi, and we really enjoyed it. We danced the whole way there, and in the bus, in the moving bus, we danced. So it was really fun. And I've also gone to Skandagiri trek, but it was with
Okay.
5 or 6 of my friends. So yes, Bangalore is surrounded with many trek points. You can always
Right.
enjoy your
Right.
weekends.
And there are lots
Yeah.
of restaurants. So like every now
Like
and then
yes.
someone's birthday will be there and we will go for some party. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
Bangalore never fails to amaze. There are lots
Right.
of
exactly.
area to explore. Yeah.
And about this roaming around the campus is something that I always enjoy. I mean, not only about
Exactly.
IISc Bangalore. I remember I went to IIT Bombay once, just once in life, and I was rejected that M.Tech interview. The first round only I got rejected. So I had full 1 day, and I just roam around the campus. So all these
Oh,
campuses are so beautiful. You just roam around and see people, and your time will go, and you will just enjoy the moment.
it's actually very beautiful also. If you're just going for general workout or general exercising, you go for walks. So it's so beautiful. In just I think a month ago, the we have Gulmohar Marg, and it was all red. We had the red flowers, and
Right.
it's very beautiful. Yeah. It's nice weather because we have these. It's not very hot here, and
Right.
so it's very good.
It's even more beautiful if after the rain. I don't know whether you have seen it or not. Just after the
Yeah,
rain,
yeah,
if you just stand in front of the library and just look there, it's amazing. I
exactly.
mean, I can't
It's
explain actually how good it is.
exactly,
Gulmohar
exactly.
Marg. Yeah.
Gulmore Marg. I
Gulmohar is
mean,
very beautiful. It's very
very
beautiful.
beautiful. So I'm asking this question: how is the fest culture in ISC nowadays?
Yes, I think this might be my favorite question. Fests, yeah, we have these amazing fests. I mean, there was a time we had a DJ night for every 2 or 3 weeks there was going on. But apart from that, in my 1 year, we had two major fests, and in one of the
Okay.
fests, our major guest was Sunidhi Chauhan. So
Oh,
it was a very big of an event for me. And in the next event, we had Mohit Chauhan, Farhan Akhtar, some stand-up comedians also like Gaurav Kapoor. So it was like I never even expected that this is even possible. Like in my college, I'm seeing these live concerts of Sunidhi or Mohit Chauhan, and I didn't have to spend a penny. So it was amazing. We usually have 2 or 3 days of fests, and we have a lot of different small bands or solo singers. So the fest culture is here is amazing, and it's not even like it's going on for whole night. We stop at a reasonable time when it should stop, like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, and
right,
it's amazing.
Yeah, it was great and it was a very thrilling experience. Like 2000 plus people are enjoying together some fest of this big size. I mean, and not just the fest, we also celebrate like every festival. We were
Hmm.
celebrating the
Exactly.
Ganesh
Cultural event.
Chaturthi, or Shivaji Jayanti, Durga Puja, Saraswati Puja, and literally like we were celebrating. And it was very fun to see people from all around the world being here, and all of them together celebrating everything. So yeah, that gave a very goosebumps and all. Yeah, it was very exciting moment.
We even have some special lunch, special dinner in our mess for
Yeah,
festivals
every
like
occasion. Yeah.
Diwali and all. Yes, yes, every
Yeah,
occasion.
tomorrow we
It
have
was.
special dinner for Eid.
Oh,
Oh wow. On Ganpati, it was amazing. I remember we danced for the whole road when Ganpati was coming. So every festival here is celebrated with so much of
yeah.
fun.
I
I mean,
remember in BMS, in every this Independence Day or these days, this tricolor ice cream was distributed. I don't know whether
exactly,
they
exactly.
still.
They give try.
It's so
Yes, yes. It's
good to
still.
have a tricolor ice cream on Republic Day or Independence Day. I'm just asking when are these fests are organized in ISC?
Yeah, so the
Uh,
Rhapsody was organized somewhere in, I think, September or October.
September. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and Pravega was organized in, I think, January end.
January. January.
So we're almost end to the session. So my final question will be that what is your message for the new joinee which is coming to the campus?
Okay, so if any new students are coming here, first of all, most welcome. And secondly, I think for academics, I think I've already covered what you need to study or whatever. But apart from that, my message would be that if you come here, I think you will face some problems initially, and that is okay. We're always here. We contacted our seniors for help whenever we need it. uh, if even if you're facing problems or even if it's very tough or anything, you can always go through it. Just be consistent to your studies, and when you will start enjoying there will come a time you will start enjoying the studies. If you're really an AI enthusiast, you get to implement a lot of AI models in second year. It's very practical based semester, so I kind of started enjoying it after some point of time. Just make good friends, and even if it's a healthy competition, you will always be, you should always be helping each other, and you can always go through it very easily. So yeah, best of luck for anyone who's coming.
First of all, congratulations on joining IISc and choosing it. Yeah, as Aditi said, initially there might be some hiccups, and since some constructions are going on, so some people might find it a little difficult in the initially to adapt to it. But nevertheless, the campus is very beautiful. You will enjoy it, and yeah, don't skip your studies for the last December to study. So just try to do do it. At least be uh, catch up with it. I mean, we know what is happening. I mean, if you are not studying every day, that's fine. But
Exactly.
overall, be a little consistent, because the breadth and depth of both of all these subjects are, I mean, I would say like 10x from my B.Tech level. So yeah, sometimes it gets a little overwhelming, but as Aditi said, seniors are there to help it. Or anytime any doubt is there, you can ask them. And even many times I even directly ask professors some questions outside class. They do reply very promptly, and so I mean, academic wise, you will not find that difficulty in finding an answer to your question. I mean, there are so many
Exactly.
people ready to help you. But beyond that, also, even we have like wellness center and other stuff. So, like, even if you have some emotional overwhelming or anything, you want to talk to somebody, there are so many yoga sessions, therapy, meditation, and literally, I mean, whatever you can expect, want, it will be there. So no need to get too overwhelmed, and just enjoy it, enjoy the journey.
Thank you again,
Yeah.
both of you, for participating in the podcast, and I think this will be really helpful for the upcoming
Yes.
students in
Okay,
ISC
thank you,
Bangalore.
Kishalada, for
Thank you.
inviting
Thank
me.
you. Yes. Thank you for having us.